28, so you climb 10 feet up. Like King Kong.
Yep, he just starts climbing.
Yep. Another climb roll if you want to climb the rest of the way up.
Yeah, we might as well. Just get up there, you know?
Yep.
It's like that old arcade game Rampage. You just
Yeah,
pushing the building.
I love Rampage.
Yeah.
23 is enough. So you do get up to the guard tower. There is a man-sized trapdoor that leads down inside.
Cool. We will... A free action to just drop the rage.
Yep.
We'll just drop rage up here.
Oh.
That will take us to our poor little Spriggan here. He's like, bye. Move. Has no actions left to lock the door behind him.
But he did close it?
I feel sad.
No, he doesn't have the actions left to close it or
okay.
anything.
Gotcha.
Truxton.
All right. Oh, 5,
My attack of opportunity is not for
15.
not for people running away.
It went.
You can smell him off to the west.
Okay. I'm gonna open. Is the door? Doors in action?
It is.
Can I yeah. Let's just do that. Move. Crap. Yeah, okay. And then open that and then move through. Actually, I can't move through because I stopped. God damn it.
Yeah. So yeah, this looks like it looks like a well room.
Yeah.
There's buckets. There's water.
Okay. I was gonna say I might not open the door, but all right. So move there.
The door,
and
she's open.
I can't see. I can't perceive the guy. Like I can't see him on the map, so I don't perceive him right now.
Correct.
Okay.
He
And I
went.
can't exist in the same space. So
He went that way.
He went north.
Yeah, north and then west.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm done.
Okay.
I can't get to see Gratch somehow, so... Oh, I got him. Never mind. I think I figured it out. That's it. I'm just going to
Okay.
open him up behind.
Father Liam.
Oh, we're splitting the party, huh?
Apparently.
Yep. Two-pronged insertion this time.
Okay, I'm good at climbing too, so I'm going to see if I can get up top.
Okay.
And then we'll, like, 3 in the bottom, 2 in the top. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Sounds like something.
Right. So a climbing roll. Okay, 32 puts you 10 feet up.
Do it again. Sir, it's just straight climb, right? No penalty for multi.
Correct.
Is the 32 a crit success?
32 would be a crit success, actually, so the 36. Which is good, because Father Liam is slower than Snow and Flower. But that is enough to get up to the top.
And has Flower gone in yet?
No, not yet.
Oh. There's a map over here. Oh, that's better.
You're being whisked away.
I'll go in. I'll raise. Flower, you want to go first? You want me to go first?
I'll go first.
So up here, this is it is a commanding view of the village and surrounding area. Close set logs providing cover for anyone standing a watch. So that's the things that Snow was stabbing through. There's a single barrel in a corner and a large oil burning brazier. It's a very, very rustic watch post.
I will seek for what's underneath us
Good
Listen.
plan.
before we just jump in there.
Sure.
You hear something big moving underneath you. Kind of big, and like the meaty sound is like he's like basically thwacking his open palm with the haft of his morning star. Pretty much directly beneath you.
Bet you can't take a flower.
How much?
I'll take that bet.
How much are we
5 gold.
betting?
5 gold.
You're on.
The downside is now Flower has to, or he loses his special magic barbarian powers.
Yeah, I didn't want to
Uh-huh.
change his mind.
I mean, I saw this as an absolute. I have to do this anyway.
Just remember, you can't rage for another minute.
Uh-oh.
I know.
That'll take us to Snow Maple.
Okay.
So yeah, you did see the little guy go like meep and run and like around the corner.
And there's a door, but it's open.
Yeah, he didn't have enough time to close it behind him. It's like, ah!
Okay. I'm gonna move to there, and I'm gonna stab him.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna ready an action. No, I won't. I'm gonna stab him now, and then I'm gonna opportunistic backstab him when Traxton or the professor comes in to stab him.
Okay. And just on a
Yeah.
cursory glance as you run by there, Snow, that looks like it was an armory.
Yeah, it does look like that.
That is a hit.
And then I'm gonna shield again.
Okay. That'll take us to the professor.
How does opportunistic backstab work, Snow? Do I have to melee attack him for it?
Successful hit, hopefully.
I think it has to be a melee attack.
Okay.
It's here somewhere.
When your enemies hit, creature within your melee reach is hit by a melee attack from one of your allies.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, Traxton's in the doorway again, so I got stuck. Thank you.
Yeah, I just selected myself and used the control panel to move.
Yeah.
Oh, that would work. Yeah, I'm
there it
gonna...
is.
I'll move up and I'll stab this guy.
Okay. It's like, no!
Oh, wow, a
Oh,
crit with my 1d6 weapon. Sweet.
Potent.
Gotta get some runes on that thing.
Yeah, I should.
Well,
I
that-
don't use it.
Then.
No. Until when you do.
Until we're forced into a hallway.
Oh, no!
Oh, God.
Right? Oh, good. Good, nice. Hopefully.
That is not enough to kill him, but he is on fire now.
Jeez Louise.
So the please don't stab me, please turns into oh god, I'm burning, oh why?
I believe you've entered the find out phase.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
I think Professor has one action left.
Oh, yes, I do.
Finish him? Question mark.
Sorry?
He's flailing
Gotcha.
around like a Hollywood stunt performer.
Finish him? Question mark.
Yeah, I'll take another attack. This thing's agile.
I want the professor to kill this guy.
Oh, nice.
This is the most stabbing the professor's ever done.
Right? Did you do it?
That
Yeah.
is enough to kill that poor last guy.
Excellent.
These guys shot me like 3 times through that murder hole.
Right.
I think it's deserved.
Yep. You just walk in there and stick your sword cane right in his throat. Just like,
Would you say we offered him no mercy?
indeed. 0.
Yeah. Poor guy.
I mean, he was on fire, so.
That's true. He was on fire.
There-
At this point, killing him was the mercy.
There is a smoldering Spriggan corpse there. But this does look like the Blockhouse Armory. There's basically padded leather breastplates, shields, spears, short swords, hatchets, short bows, crossbows, a nasty-looking scimitar, arrows, and crossbow bolts basically in barrels hanging from hooks, basically ready to go. Everything appears to have been rifled through, but not thoroughly searched.
Okay. More like tossed. The room just been.
That will take us to Flower up top.
I was gonna look at at father and just go 5 gold. You're on, and he's just good. Go into the hole, into the trapdoor.
Down the hatch.
Yep.
Excellent.
1 second.
I mean, this is a terrible idea, but we're gonna do it
Actually, I
anyway.
think he says more something along the lines like, "You're starting to sound more like a Miri," and then down the hole.
I feel like this is a wonderful idea.
I bet Father Hall and Flower can tank the boss, right?
That's not how Pathfinder math works.
Yeah. Hammer and anvil style. That's what we're doing here.
It may not be how the math works, but if you believe hard enough, the math doesn't matter.
If Abadar is with us, we'll be fine.
I bloody hope
Yeah.
so. So I feel like the math
I
just
see this
steamrolls us all the time.
ugly thing here. I'm gonna swing on it.
Yeah, that one spellcaster we found was rough.
Oh, that guy was brutal. That half orc or orc guy.
Yeah, in the Lamash 2 cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the falchion.
That will hit.
Bang. That's really bad.
It's like ha ha ha, little puny person. That
Just
you still have an action left.
I do. I am going. I won't do. I'm just gonna swing again. That's all right. That's me.
Right. So that will take us to the start of the next round. I think we'll take a little quick bio break. I need to get something to drink. Just so you guys know, this is round 7 of this assault.
Yeah, big fight.
Does anybody have things that last a minute? Are we in
Bless.
danger of that? Oh, bless.
Oh yeah.
But that was like round 2 or so, so
Yeah,
maybe
there-
3.
Okay, so we still have a while left.
Yeah,
for
there's
what?
about 4 rounds left on the Bless. There's about 10 rounds till Flower can rage again.
I've got nothing with duration, but I'm all tapped out of focus points.
Yep. So we'll take a little bit of a breather here. Part of the thing is like every time you rush in, you trigger like one more enemy.
Yeah, we haven't had a big assault like this, though. This is fun. This is good.
Yeah, we're doing fine. We're doing great.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Even with the terrain challenges, right?
Not since
Yep.
the trolls we've had an assault like this, I think.
Yep. All right, so yeah, we'll take a quick break and be back in like 5 minutes.
Sounds
Good.
Right. We got everybody else.
I'm here.
Okay.
We got a Tom.
Yeah.
Okay. Just Don and Tony. Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. So just Don. Right. Well, we are at Traxton, actually, so...
Okay. Well, let's move in this direction. What do we got?
So there's a door on the other side of Snow Maple.
1 second. Okay.
And then a little bit of a hallway with a door and a set of stairs that heads up.
Stairs up. Okay. And door there. Checking to see if door is locked. Is that action?
Yes. Well, basically, you try to open. You interact with the door. If it's locked, it doesn't open. If it's not locked, then it opens.
Okay, gotcha. So I will move to there. Do I hear the sounds coming from upstairs of the flower confrontation?
I would imagine that flower is not quiet.
No. No way, shape, or form, honestly.
When he swung, it made a very big boom.
Yes, that too. I was
That
gonna
too.
say.
I was gonna say a thundering rune does not sound quiet.
It is not a quiet weapon.
So that's 20 to there. So I'm going to continue to move up the stairs.
Okay.
So 25, 30, I think. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep. Oh well.
When you get to the top of the stairs,
It's nice knowing you guys.
Oh. Smack in the mouth.
A few.
Oh god.
and then there's going to be another 46 because each of them get sneak attack.
Oh well.
They get to use sneak attack with morning stars?
Anytime you're off guard, and you are off guard if you're flanked.
Damn.
Almost like these guys know what they're doing.
And it's almost like we don't.
Yes, we do.
And the guy that critted you actually does get his crit specialization, which means he can push you, but he's got nowhere to push you because push has to be away.
Wow.
So yeah, you walk right up, and there's two like Spriggans waiting at the top of the stairs, kind of like backs pressed against the wall, and they swing their morning stars right into your face as you cross the top of the stairs.
Okay. So whichever one that happens to be that got the crit, just for designation purposes, that one will be my hunted prey, and I will try and do some damage to it.
Okay.
Because this is Pathfinder, I know I'm not taking this thing out. Here we go. Womp.
Oof, that is a hit.
Oh, geez. Target has cover? Oh, okay.
I forgot to take the cover off. It wouldn't have turned it into a crit, but...
Shit, alright. Oh well. And offhand. Yeah, might as well. Reroll that. Of course. Alright. That's it for me.
Okay. Father Liam.
Oh, wow. Okay. Down the hole.
You cannot get down the hole. You will end on Flower's head.
Can I see down the hole?
You can. There's a big giant Spriggan and a flower.
Is it like the size of that square, like the room that's down there? Is there lots of room?
There is a little bit of space beside Flower.
Like 5 foot or 10 foot?
5.
Shit. Okay, 1 second.
You could try acrobatics to maneuver your way across Flower.
Faster way to carry.
No. I just need to check an option that I don't usually use. Real quick here. You say there's 5 feet I can see that's usable though, right?
Yep.
Oh, let's pop a hellhound in that space.
A hellhound.
I usually use tigers, but there's not enough room. Summon lesser servitor. And it will breathe fire and make a jaw attack.
One sec here.
They got rid of alignment, so I could do this.
Summoning demons? Tisk tisk.
It's a lawful team.
Lawful hellhound.
Demon's best friend.
Sure.
Good puppy.
A reflex save, you say?
Not a very high one, though.
So it will succeed, but not critically succeed.
Oh, if it would take fire damage, it recharges.
Misses with the bite, though.
You're in D4 rounds before it can breathe again.
Yep. Give me 1 sec here. I've got a bunch more guys add into the combat tracker.
Oh, Jesus.
This building is only so big, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're small though.
Well, they start small.
Alright, that will take us to... So that's Father Liam. Anything else? You still have 1 action left, I believe.
No, summons is 3.
Summon is 3? Okay.
Yeah.
Which one of these is the brave one? This guy. Oh, he heard noise. So switch over to his Morning Star, move, and then swing on Flower. Critical Flower for 30. And he's got no place to push Flower, so he can't. That's all 3 of his actions. Snow Maple. Traxon pushed back past you, went up the stairs, then you're the fuck, ow, ow, fuck, ow, ow.
I guess I better go and see what's wrong. Although I am tempted to look around the armory, and these other 2 doors here are also closed.
They are.
Yup. Just gonna ignore them for now.
There could be loot that needs rescuing.
I know.
Just a sec, I'll move you to the second floor map.
Yep, 15 feet.
There you go.
Okay, and Traxton is badly injured. That's not good.
Good par for the course, though, really.
Yeah, but let's see if we can put your outards back in.
Please do, by all means.
It's a moderate amount of good stuff. I see that one of these fellows looks mildly stabbed. Can I stab him around the corner?
You can.
All right, third action. I will do that.
Missed by 4.
Yeah. Oh, my hero point's grown back.
Oh boy.
Oh, nice 0 point.
There you go.
God damn it.
That did not include any sneak attack for some reason. So would I add just 46?
Yeah. And the oh no, this is the flaming sword. It doesn't have the deadly.
All right, thank you.
Okay, got it.
Would the 46 be doubled?
It's normally 2d6 and then it's doubled, right?
Oh, gotcha.
Right. Like your sneak attack's not 46 yet, I don't think.
No.
Okay. The cheerful guy. Oh, that's the big guy. He's going to cast blur on himself. Rendering him concealed. And then he's going to thwack on Flower.
He does have to maintain that, though, right? Is that what I'm seeing?
Nope. Duration 1 minute.
Oh,
We can't even see Flower.
nope.
Flower's all by himself.
Looking at the ability, that's all.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Concentrate just means he needs to be able to do a concentrate action to cast it.
It is manipulate, so Flower does get his.
Yeah, Flower does get his
AoE.
attack of opportunity.
Hey, I like that.
And actually, the important thing is if you crit, you disrupt the spell.
Oh. Oh.
You just had to say
Like that.
something.
Good news is everybody knows where Flower is now.
Big time.
Crack.
But
Thunder just
he,
went off the building.
yeah, the building shakes. Everyone's like, oh, that way.
Yep.
Flower just hit something hard.
But that is both of his actions. The thoughtful one. Here.
Shit.
Switch over to his Morning Star. But that will miss. That'll take us to the professor.
Yeah. I will use Final Surge to end my mutagen and stride twice as one action. First. 10, takes me, I think it was 25 to get there.
Yep.
If you could teleport me to the other map, please.
Burning your Witcher juice, are you?
Give me
Yeah, I'm
one
burning my
sec.
Witcher juice.
Nice.
Okay.
That's as far as you can get.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Bit of a traffic jam.
So I probably can't shoot these guys because it looks like there's a wall in the way.
There is a wall in the way.
But I can see them.
Yep.
So I can see them. And I will exploit vulnerability on the unsure one.
Okay.
Oh.
Interesting. These guys are not weak to cold iron.
It's because they're not Fey. They're humanoid.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I'm gonna maintain personal antithesis.
What would you like to know about these guys?
So if I remember correctly from last time, they have sneak attack and fortitude is their lowest save.
Fortitude is their lowest. Yeah.
One of them just cast Blur. Do they cast any other spells?
They are actually illusion casters. They can blur, they can cause fear, dispel magic, they can shatter inanimate objects.
Interesting. Okay. That'll be that. And is Snow Maple standing in front of me considered cover?
Yes.
I will take cover.
Okay.
Because that'll be a better bonus than raising my shield.
Yeah, that'll give you standard cover instead of lesser.
Sweet. That'll be me.
Okay. The Foolish Spriggan. Come running up behind Flower. Switching over to his Morningstar.
How many people are in there?
Many.
Yeah.
That is him. Flower, you are being surrounded.
Flower is indeed being surrounded. But I was bet 5 gold for the big guy, so gonna keep swinging on the big guy.
Okay. Ooh, that will hit.
Dang. I'll try to hit him again.
That is a second hit.
Very low damage rolls for me. Like
Very
ones and
low.
twos.
Ismoi, yeah.
And Dread Marshal.
Okay.
No.
No. Apparently
Yeah, they're
everybody's
like,
like, yeah, no, we're kind of fucked here.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that'll take us to the boss.
Which room's the boss in?
That is the one I'm against, right?
No.
Oh shit.
No.
We're in the wrong spot, Flower.
Shit. You bet gold against a minion?
I thought it was
What's wrong
the
with you, father?
Oh, fuck.
So Aggie is going to move up to here. He's like, repel the intruders from my house now. And then he is going to take a swing at this Morning Star. Ooh, not quite a critical. Stride, crossbow. That is him. That'll take us to the unsure one. Well, he may as well sneak attack Flower. Or Traxton. Barely missing him.
Missed by one. Oh god.
Okay. Professor stops 10 of it.
Yes, 10 of it. And then until the start of my turn, Traxton has resistance 5 to pierce to bludgeoning damage.
Okay. And he'll interact to open that door and peek in and go like, you got this? Okay, good. The worried one. The worried one's like, hey, you guys got this, because I can't go anywhere. I don't think. Oh, wait. That'll take us to Traxton.
Yeah. Hmm. Where do I see the abilities my familiar has got? 'Cause I set them up a little while ago. I don't know if they translated over when we did a switch or something.
He has Flyer and Valet.
Perfect. So I can get it to. Well, I guess my actually my quick draw probably. Actually, no, does my quick draw only goes for attacks, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can get a free small bulk item, sort of readied for me by the familiar with valet, right?
Yeah, you can basically take something and put it into a free hand.
Okay. Oh, there's a problem. Maybe not. I'm gonna drop my spark blade.
Okay.
That happens to be also the hand that my claw ring is on.
Okay.
And Sprig is going to put the high level healing wand in my hand.
All right.
and I'm going to attempt to heal myself with it.
Okay.
I guess like a level 3 wand or something I've got.
I believe so. Give me 1 second. I don't think I've got the level 3 heal added onto your sheet.
Okay, yeah, I see just one wand. I think I've got like 3 of them, honestly.
Yeah, I know there's a high level one here someplace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the level 3.
Not base, anyway.
Yeah, give me 1 sec. Let me add a level
Yep.
3.
Sure.
There you go.
Perfect. All right.
That's a good amount of healing.
Yeah, not bad. At all. Now, I haven't really gotten into it yet because we haven't gotten into this point, but like the ring, to use the claws, it takes 1 action, right?
An action to interact, but that gives you the attack. Like your hand becomes a tiger and you attack with it, doing a d6 slashing damage.
Okay, but quick draw is not going to interact with that at all, is it?
Nope.
Okay. I was hoping, but I didn't think it would. All right. In that case, I used 2 actions for that heal, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I've got 1 left. This guy is my... No, it doesn't matter. I got nothing in my offhand for an extra. Okay, I'm just going to try and stab this dude next to me. Because actions. Striking. Oh. Nice.
Oh, nice critical. And a critical with the sword means he is off guard until the start of your next turn.
Cool. I think that's it.
Okay. Who's next? Oh, the guy that just got stabbed. He is going to try to pummel Traxton. And will hit by 2. You do have resistance to this damage. You have resist 5 on it, so that's going to be 11. Oh, sorry, you have resist 5, so 11, so that's 18.
Is the sneak attack damage the same type of damage, or is it precision damage?
It's precision damage.
On the initial attack from the Unsure Spriggan, he should have had 10 reduced precision damage too.
Oh, okay. Or 5
I can
reduced.
go back in the line. Well, the initial attack is resistance 10 for all damage types,
Oh, gotcha.
and then it's a lingering resistance of 5 to one of the damage types.
Gotcha. So Traxon would have 10 more hit points, but resistance to only the bludgeoning. Got it.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Good to know. That puts Traxon in a much better position.
I'm trying to look for those couple extra hit points.
I appreciate it.
That will miss. And his third action. No, he kind of likes standing right where he is, holding the ground for the boss. So he's like, oh, we're going to fuck you up, and he's going to demoralize. Failure. All right. Father Liam. You hear screams and dying and thunder and roars and the smell of burning flesh out below you.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I expected when you drop a flower and a hellhound in a room. I will sustain the hellhound.
Okay.
And I will drop a heal on flower. Since I can reach his head.
Okay. The hellhound does not yet have its fire breath back. A little bite once anyway.
Eventually somebody will hit it, so, I mean, that's his job. There's no room to move down. I can't see the map, so I assume there's no room to move.
There is currently no space for you to go.
Okay. Straight. That's me. 47 for the heal.
I'd step away, sorry, for half a second. That guy, did he do a manipulate
48.
thing?
No, he didn't.
Okay,
No, it's just a demoralize.
gotcha. No idea what the tags are on that thing.
Auditory and visual, I believe.
No manipulate, anyway.
The brave guy. Brave guy's going to attack flower.
Not so brave if you're stabbing me in the back.
Thwacking you on the back of the head for a critical.
Is he within 15?
Yeah, he would be.
Well, I can prevent some of it.
Every bit helps. He does not get a sneak attack though, because Flower is not off guard because he's lower level. These guys are just pummeling on Flower. Snow Maple.
Okay. We've got a guy that's still here and not dead.
And still on fire.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hit. He's not quite dead. That's a hit.
Okay.
That is enough to drop him.
Thank you.
Third action shield.
The cheerful one. The cheerful one.
Big boy.
Is that the swole one right there?
I think so. Yeah.
He's basically going to look at Flowers like,
Why is he so swole?
you'll work well in the mines.
Oh, is he talking to Flower in this little nook here?
Nope, around the corner. The swole guy is the boss.
Oh, the swole guy is the boss.
Yeah, Flower's fighting in an entire other section around the corner from you guys.
Oh, good.
But he does, he spins his Morningstar around, and then he's going to thwack on Flower. A critical hit. For 28.
Oh, Flower, you're not looking too good, buddy.
He misses.
Going around.
That is actually all 3 of his actions. The thoughtful one. Down here. Traxon is injured. So beat on Traxon with the Morningstar. Miss. Hit. For 12.
Reduced to 7.
Reduced to 7. That's right. May as well take the 3rd attack. Boss is right there, watching. Nope. It takes us to the professor.
Yeah.
There is actually a space to step if you would like.
I think I'm...
Advise against it.
There is more than one square available in that room if you...
Oh, that's true too. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking if I do step beside Traxton, it'll stop the boss from being able to flank him.
Yeah, I thought about that too, and then I'm
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. but
Yeah, it
also,
would almost certainly cause death.
Well, definitely harm.
As long as the boss is still beating on Flower, that's... I mean...
No,
Boss is being
that's
beat on
not the
Traxton.
boss.
Oh, that's not the boss?
The
No,
boss
the
is
boss
the
is the one... Yeah.
This one.
this is
Right
the
here.
boss.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's the guy I thought the boss was. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Flower is on the other side of the wall from Stone Maple.
Yep. Fighting a big nobody.
However, 5
Uh,
gold is riding on that guy that I'm fighting.
Oh, sure.
5
Yeah,
gold
sure.
and the not losing your rage powers.
Yeah.
I have no doubt that you got it. I'm just wondering how we're making out over here.
I'm going to spend 2 actions to cast Forbidden Ward.
Okay.
And I will cast it on myself and the boss.
Okay.
Quick side note: these things can shove.
That's true, but then it'll take an action for him to shove and an action for him to move, and then he only gets 1 swing on you at a penalty.
Sure, sure. I'm just throwing that out there so we don't.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely something to keep in mind. But I think making it so you don't have to take all the attacks might be beneficial.
True. I think it's a crit. They can shove on too. I don't think they can always do it.
No, shove is just athletics action. Crit
Okay.
just crit shoves you further, and they can move to follow up.
Oh, okay.
Moving over to where the dead guy was.
I thought one got a free shove on me.
No, he used an action to do it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, move it to where the guy was.
Oh, wait, I think I accidentally moved Traxton.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I shifted over there.
Just gotta do a little shimmy.
There we go.
Soupy swap.
Yeah, that is my turn.
The boss kind of looks down at you. It's just like, interesting.
I'm quaking in my boots.
He is very interesting.
The foolish one. Well, Flower's right here. Again, he's like, all right. Well, it's a miss. And a second miss.
Not by much, though.
Phew.
That'll take us to Flower.
I was gonna try and kill the big one.
Okay.
God, Flower's at 18 hit points. Either one of those would have been bad.
Oh, I know.
He is near death.
My
Wing again. What a hero point that if I think I have. I do. A hero point at 3.
Okay.
That's never gone wrong for me before.
Never.
sure. There it is.
It's a 4 instead of a 3.
Yep. Love that.
Oh man. I will just dread Marshall.
Okay.
It's gotta work eventually.
It's gotta. Flower's doing the. I can do this all day. So he coughs up blood.
Oh, it
Look
did
at
work.
us.
There we go.
Finally.
Ah.
Good God.
For as long as it'll last. That'll take us to the boss.
Appreciate you, Professor.
Oh, don't worry, it won't be in your way too long.
Oh, it's true.
That will hit. The boss is actually not super dangerous in melee.
Good news, neither am I.
Professor's like, same.
Gratch is the only one that's going to survive this thing.
Shh. Don't call
Um,
attention to him.
As a heads up, it seems like Forbidden Ward doesn't track correctly. I actually have 27 AC against this guy.
Yeah, it doesn't on mine either.
Okay.
27, so that first one would have missed then.
No, the first one hit by 2.
Oh, gotcha. All right. And then he just looms over you and will demoralize the professor.
How tall is this guy? He's also size category small, right?
He is small.
Is he just like 4 feet tall and I'm 3 feet tall, so he looms over me?
Uh-huh.
He just goes on his tippy toes. That's why.
He flexes. But it's him. The unsure guy.
How unsure is he?
Well, the boss is there, so he's not super unsure, but he's like, "Are you sure about this, boss?" The boss nods, and he spins his Morning Star around. Ooh, Professor blocks 10, so Traxton only takes 8.
Ranger tank.
Oh, is that non-lethal damage?
Yes, actually.
Interesting.
Uh-oh.
I think everybody's tanking today.
Mm-hmm.
Except the tank. Tank stuck. You can't get in the fight.
The worried Spriggan. Coming around the back. He like looks over his buddies. It's like, what are we doing? What are we doing? It's like, get the intruders. But he misses Flower. Troxton, who is somehow still on his feet.
Somehow. Yep. Hmm. I haven't been saying as much, but I think Gratch would be starting to try and come up the stairs.
Yeah, Gratch is probably like behind Snow Maple, just trying to find a way in.
Yeah. For now, I think I'll go with some hunted prey on this fellow. And picking up an object is interact, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna scoop up my offhand knife.
Okay.
If you want me to move in and make room for Gratch, just let me know.
Sure. He can move through our spaces anyway, right?
Yep.
Okay. So hunted prey, grab the knife. All right. Let's check this guy. Excellent. Offhand. Okay, I'm all at hero points. That's it.
Okay. Father Liam.
Did you get any hits on that guy?
He did get one.
Oh, he did get
Oh, I
one?
did.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Alrighty. So, I mean, Flower, you're gonna start dropping people here soon. We're running out of stuff.
For my best.
Sustain the summons and last heal.
Gretch is gonna move in.
Okay.
Right. Oh, I moved myself. Damn it. 1 second. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, Gretch went in past us? Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Gratch comes barreling in. The Hellhound.
I assume he follows the same rules as movement as PCs, right?
He does.
Yeah.
Oh, Hellhound's jaws missed twice. But it can breathe on the next round.
And 51 heal.
Yeah, I got that. Okay, well, let's beat on Flower some more.
You don't have to beat on Flower. They could just pass turn without taking actions.
They are repelling intruders from their home.
Technically true. Well,
I'll block 10.
Okay.
How long does it take for squatters' rights to kick in?
right.
That was him.
If you're in New York, 30 days.
Snow Maple.
All right. Well, I'll try and stab this guy again because he's injured. Yep. And one more time.
That is a hit.
There you go.
And hero point refresh.
Third action shield.
Okay.
That's all I got.
The cheerful guy. Just gonna pommel flower. The thoughtful one. Gonna pummel Traxton. 5 less. That's his 3 actions. The professor.
I'm going to spend my first action to sustain my spell,
Okay.
and my second and third action will be to cast Organ Sight.
Okay.
And that'll be on the boss.
Okay.
So I need to make an esoteric lore check to try to find his organs.
Yep.
With X-ray vision. Oh.
30 is enough.
Sweet. All right. Yeah, that is all 3 of my actions.
Okay. The foolish guy. Ooh, critical hit on flower.
Oh no. Oh, that's enough.
Oh, we were doing so good.
Yep.
Flower is knocked unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
For now.
Ooh, critical on the Hellhound as well.
Bye-bye, Hellhound.
Alright. That takes us to Flower. Flower, you are unconscious. You're not dying. They rendered you unconscious with non-lethal damage.
Right.
Takes us to the boss. Ooh, critical mix on Traxton. That's him. The unsure one.
He's so unsure.
He's
Yeah.
not that unsure.
Nope.
So Traxton takes 7.
You can technically with flour out, try to get out of here now. I don't know how we're gonna do that, but
And followed up by a crit on Traxton, dropping him to unconscious.
Oh dear.
The worried guy.
Do what you gotta do.
Is that me?
Traxton is also unconscious. Father Liam.
all right. So is there like stairs going down this hatch or ladder?
There's like a little bit of a like kind of a rope ladder that is no longer jingling quite as much now that there's not a big fight going on.
Okay. I'm gonna try something weird. I am gonna cast illusionary object.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a column over that 5-foot square going down to cover flour and all the way to the ceiling.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna climb down and try to go get flour.
Okay. Well, you climb down basically on top of him.
Yeah. I'm just gonna climb down, grab them, and try to haul them up next round. Hopefully, they won't be able to get through the illusion. And if we get out of here, flour, you owe me 5 gold. Oh God, that's what that. Oh, this is bad, boys. Why would you fight in here?
Because we had a choice.
Oh, it looks worse than it sounded. I never get to see any of this map.
Oh, it was bad since the jump.
The brave one. Well, Father Hull's here.
I'm in a coma.
That's true, you're in the column. The obviously magical column that appeared out of nowhere.
Oh yes, yeah.
To the Spriggans, who are enchantment people or illusion people.
That's a 31 on his counteract.
Oh my god.
So was your spell rank 3 or sorry, less than rank 3?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you climb down, and the illusion goes poof.
7 health.
Yes.
But that is going to miss Father Hull. Snow Maple.
I think Don just sending beer back.
Okay.
Boys, this doesn't look good, guys.
Indeed, it does not, Captain Obvious.
Right.
We're going to be fine.
Well, they do want
Yeah,
to
yeah.
take us prisoner.
So we're out of healing, and two of our big damage dealers are unconscious, but we'll be fine.
I mean, I still have some.
What do you have?
I
Like
got two lay.
lay
I
on
got two
hands?
lay on hands. Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Right. If Don's back, we're up to Snow Maple.
I'm back.
You're up. Traxon has just been bonked unconscious.
Right, and the Father Hull announced that we're making a break for it. Is that what's happening?
Well, we attempted the break and it didn't work.
He,
I made an escape route and they just spilled it.
yeah,
Ah, okay.
he definitely didn't say anything because he was trying to make it.
Okay. So he didn't no okay.
No.
Good.
Yep.
I'm going to reach out and touch Traxton. For 14 hit points. And I'm gonna try to stab a goblin. And by goblin, I mean Spriggan.
Snow must be south of that wall, is she?
Nope, Snow is due east of you. Oh,
Yep.
critical hit.
That's a good hit.
Yeah, he's still only badly injured. Woof.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No.
The cheerful one, the big one. He's gonna like ready an action to basically obliterate Flower, and he'll look at Hull and just like stand down.
I've got one more.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and stab that guy again.
Okay.
Because we need to have less guys around.
We sure do. Oh,
Nicely done.
Still alive, but near death.
Maybe that'll make him more unsure.
So the cheerful one will threaten Flower and ready an action to smush his brains. Should Hull not stand down.
Well, it's a waste before my turn
We-
anyway.
We don't negotiate.
The thoughtful one sees Snow Maple heal Traxton. And will pummel Traxton back into the ground.
apparently so.
For 52. Non-lethal.
Oh. Does non-lethal damage make your dying go up, or your?
It doesn't make your dying goes up. It makes your wounded go up every time you get healed.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't increase your dying. Then for a second action, or second and third action, he will ready an action to brain Traxton. Professor.
Yeah. Um. I'm gonna spend an action to swap from my sword to my sling. This is probably a mistake. I'm gonna swap from my sword to my sling. That door north of the Unsure Spriggan is open, correct?
It is.
For my second and third action, so I'll be dropping Forbidding Ward.
Yeah. Just as a
I'm
note,
going.
you can't get in there. It's occupied by a cheerful giant spriggan.
I don't need to get in.
Okay.
I'm going to put down a 10-foot line and hit the Unsure Spriggan and the Cheerful Spriggan with a Scatter Spree.
Okay.
Going for broke. Okay, that's how we're doing it.
I like it.
So they both need to make reflex saves, which I know is their highest save, but it's the only way I might be able to do enough damage to both of them.
The cheerful one will succeed. And the unsure one will succeed.
Okay, but they still take half.
They do still take half.
I don't even see the cheerful one.
He's just north of the unsure one.
Oh, okay.
He's red near death, so that might do it.
It does not.
Oh no.
So he triggers his action and brings his Morningstar down on Flower.
That wasn't his trigger.
That's true. His trigger specifically was if Liam doesn't stand there.
He probably doesn't even know I'm there.
That's true. I did specify his trigger was if Liam doesn't stand down. The foolish one will also ready an action to bring his Morningstar down on Flower's skull if Liam doesn't stand down. Flower is unconscious. The boss will also ready an action to bring his mace down on Traxton if Snow Maple doesn't stand down. The unsure one will be ready to bring his mace or his Morningstar down if the professor doesn't stand down. The worried one will ready to bring his Morningstar down on Flower if Liam doesn't stand down.
Does the unsure one burn to death? Ah, damn.
He does not. Traxus is unconscious. That brings us to Liam.
Flower's gonna kill me if I. Oh.
Flower's going to be dead if you don't stand down.
Yeah, I know.
Our will never be a prisoner.
Well, you gotta be for a little bit, big guy. Sorry. Yeah, Liam will drop his shield. Put his hands up.
Okay. The Brave Spriggan doesn't have to do anything. Snow Maple.
Yeah. Can I drag Traxton back out of these guys' reach down the stairs?
If you do anything other than stand down, it'll trigger the ready and Traxton will die.
Yeah, they go first, right?
Sure. All right.
Silver lining. They're probably gonna take us to their prisoners.
That was our plan the whole time.
Yeah, all according to plan, right?
Nobody plans on defeat.
Oh, terrain killed us on this. narrow corridors,
And splitting up, and no
and
barbarian
splitting up.
rage.
Yeah.
Bunches of things.
All right, I guess we'll see what happens.
Guess so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Professor, since there are conditional triggers based on you standing down.
Yeah, I'll drop my sling and my shield.
Perfect. All right. So they will gather everybody into one room. They'll bring the unconscious flower. And they will line up kind of like Negan in Walking Dead, with like Flower and Traxton unconscious in front of them, ready to brain them should you guys try anything. Poor Bernie guy, he will probably burn to death.
I hope so.
No. Yeah, he will burn to death. And there's like some giggling and laughing at the guy as he's like flailing around. But the leader, Aggie, says, "Why?"
Your guys attacked us.
You broke into our house.
We entered the courtyard.
Ooh. A
We
bunch
didn't
of
start this fight.
heavily armed and armored individuals came into our abode. My people defended themselves.
And we defended ourselves as well. We were investigating what happened to the town.
Don't know. There was nobody here when we got here. It is
And then we came to ask you guys, and then you attacked us.
Did you knock on the door?
We walked
too
through
busy
the
being
front
shot.
door. And you shot us. This was not an assault. This was just us defending ourselves.
It seems like an assault.
I have armies. If I wanted an assault, I would bring armies.
With all due respect, and I'm saying this to the Spriggan boss, we have a small nation's worth of people that know where we are and know when to expect us back. And if we don't return, this will not stay your home, regardless.
It won't be the first time that humans and their ilk have driven us from our lands.
And if you continue down the same path, it won't be the last. But let us go on our way. We won't return here. And we can ensure that nobody else does. You can continue to live in these halls as long as you let us return to our home.
That's a bold claim, Professor. I can say, and I'm going to contradict the professor a little bit, but yes, we do have a nation and we do have armies, and they do know where we are. Now, we did not mean to attack you. And if you want to make your home here, that's something we can discuss formally.
Well, you have no say over this. This is our town now. It was empty when we found it.
Yeah, and you have maybe a couple days before the armies start marching. So use the time you have wisely.
So this is how humans do things.
Well, I'm happy about it. But I think it's entirely possible that if you and your ilk wish to live here, that we could come to some sort of agreement.
you will agree to leave, and we will agree not to kill your friends here.
I need to find out what happened to the village.
It was empty when we arrived. On that, I swear.
I'll take your word for that. I still need to investigate, and so do the rest of us.
I would check with the centaurs.
Do you happen to know where they are?
They're nomadic. They live primarily to the east.
All right.
I'm sure you saw the hides hanging in the village.
Yes, we weren't impressed. The centaurs have done great work, has helped our community. Our community integrates and works with all races. We have kobolds, hobgoblins, goblins. There's even Thunderbird that has
Wow, that was
opened up diplomatic relations with us. Entirely possible that the Spriggans will fit right in.
We don't, however, work with people that shoot first and ask questions never. So it is within your power to decide a more prosperous path for your people. And if you decline that, you decline that.
My people are rambunctious.
Have you met goblins? Have you given them fire and pickles?
Goblins are different.
Everybody's different, but everyone can play a role. We can all work together.
So I will get either Hull or the professor to give me a diplomacy roll.
Is Hull able to aid me?
I will attempt to if I'm allowed.
Yes, definitely. And on the action tab, this would actually be a
Is this like make a request?
this is, yes, make a request.
Sweet.
Actually, it's listed as request.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Snow Maples just put her sword away, and she just looking to hide her knives a bit more securely about her person, just in case.
Memorizing everyone's face.
Nat 20 on 8. Nice.
Oh, nice 20 on the... Nice.
That was my only die roll, I think.
Yeah, I think so. There's
Very
a bunch
good.
of heals. Oh, no, you did some climbing, too.
Oh, I did climb. Yes.
So that's what, a +2 because you're only trained?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm. 32 begets a 32.
Nice.
The cycle is complete.
So, yes, so the... a guy kind of looks, kind of thinks for a sec. It's like... I mean, I have no doubt that if brigands were to break into one of your homes, you would react with violence as well. Despite what you may claim otherwise. But I understand that my people can be untethered. And as long as you acknowledge that, had we not come to this parley, things would have gone very poorly for you. I think we can work together.
I look forward to doing business.
Just acknowledge that the great warlord Akai was the one that bested you in battle. We won't use defeated.
I'll acknowledge that.
Excellent. You and your friends are free to go. We will not hold any grudges for those of my people that were killed. They would not have died if they were better fighters, I suppose.
And will you accept diplomats if they come?
Perhaps in time. I will need to speak with my people to make sure that they are on board with this.
Abadar brings wealth to everyone.
If you plan to go to visit the Nomans, the centaurs, and he like reaches into his satchel, and out of his satchel, he pulls out a very, very well made longbow. And while he's doing this, now that an accord has been made, the brigands, the Spriggans will they'll start basically doing some like medical stuff on Flower and Traxton to bring them around. They'll like kind of nod to Snow Maple to know that like everything's cool now. If you want to like help your friends, that's fine. Tensions kind of de-escalate.
Okay.
But he will hand this this bow over to I guess to the professor.
Yeah.
Sure.
The professor has been speaking for us.
So yeah, it is a very, very well made bowl, made from horn, wood, and sinew laminated together to increase the power of its pull and the force of its projectile.
Cool. Can I identify it? Does it seem magical?
You can make both an Arcana roll and a Society roll.
Can I replace one or both of those with crafting?
Yes, actually, both with crafting.
Sweet. Is that two separate crafting rolls or just one?
It's two separate.
Okay. This isn't recall knowledge?
It is a recall knowledge.
Okay. I'll hero point that one. I'll call this one the Arcana check. Oh, well, okay. And society crafting. I'll hero point this one as well. Oh, a 40.
Oof.
All right. So yeah, so it is definitely magical. It is. I'm just trying to find this here. Just to find the stats for it. So it is a potent thundering composite longbow.
Oof.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, basically means it's propulsive, so you get that half your strength bonus to the damage.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
And with your crafting, this is like this is a relic of the centaurs. This is like a tribal artifact sort of thing. It is it is far more valuable to the centaurs as a representation of their culture, as opposed to just its sheer monetary value. Kind of like stealing the crown jewels.
Culturally significant.
Very,
Gotcha.
very much so.
Yeah. The thunder bow. Ooh.
So yeah, and
That's a cool bow.
a DC 20 check identifies its construction as being similar to weapons created by the Centaurs of Eobera. It is a sacred ancestral relic of the Centaurs.
It's like a nail from the cross.
Yeah. And he will hand that to you.
Thank you.
We found it here in the village when we arrived.
I understand. We'll ensure that it gets back to its rightful owners.
Let the Centaurs know that we were the ones that gave it to you to return, so that they do not think that we were responsible for what may have happened.
I will. On that, you have my word.
Oh, there's a spark of life for a moment. Oh, I'm back again. I can see.
Just trying to remove
Holy
the shitload of conditions off of people.
What was it you said? It was a potent composite thundering longbow?
Yep.
Not striking, though.
Not striking now.
Gotcha.
The thundering rune's worth more than the striking anyway. By a long ways.
Yeah, but not as integral, honestly.
16 points of healing for Traxon.
Yay!
But yes, a guy will let you tend to your friends. He motions for some of the Spriggans to go start collecting the bodies. We'll take them out and burn them. And then they will once
Pretty good heal for Flower.
once Traxton and Flower are back up on their feet, they will escort you to the gates of their
Out you go. Yep.
yeah.
Of there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
Snow Maple just whispers to Flower as he's groggily coming to his senses. Go with it for now.
Hmm. Where's the guy who knocked me the fuck out?
He's like one of the guys moving bodies.
Don't even think about it, Flower. That is a foggy map.
It is, and it is getting on towards evening as you guys are kind of like escorted out. It's been a day.
How many of them were left, Chris?
I think there were 5 and the boss left, maybe.
Okay.
Do we want to hole up in one of these houses for the night, or?
Probably the best spot.
The church.
Go
Definitely
back
the
to
church.
chapel. Yeah.
Church? Sounds good.
Yes, there were 5 and the boss. 4 and the boss, completely untouched. The one remaining guy that was going toe to toe with Flower had 2 hit points left.
Too bad he wasn't on fire.
I will look at the father. Just toss over a little sack with 5 gold.
At one time. Next
You don't have to win a wallflower.
Man,
I'll get it back from you later.
The main thing is, by not backing down, you don't suffer your anathema.
Yeah, I went till I was out cold.
You can get beat down. You just can't get back down.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so you guys are making your way to the temple to hole up for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's probably the plan.
Spend a couple of hours or two piecing everybody back together.
Yeah, we'll do the battle medicine, lay on hands, good berry shit.
Yep. But yeah, eventually. And it does, I mean, you guys are used to being able to like pull yourselves together fairly quickly. But I mean, with the cooldowns and everything, it's easily probably 2 hours before Traxton and Flower are back on their, like, back to full. It is a pretty severe beating you guys took.
The good news is that potentially we found another group of unusual people to bring into the kingdom. You guys seem to like that.
future assassination targets, you mean? Yeah, I agree.
Now, why do you like these guys less than the goblins? I'm curious.
The goblins didn't hand us our ass.
Oh, your pride's hurt.
Pure and simple. Yeah, damn right it is.
Yeah, well, we'll take another hour and heal Traxton's pride.
That's going to take more than that.
I've got what the stuff for that, and I'll pull out a bottle of liquor.
Helping the external wounds and the internal wounds.
There's nothing wrong with losing, guys.
That reminds me. I'll pull the keg of or the short keg of booze out of my satchel bag that I got for Flower.
All right.
Some of the local ale. It might not appear again for a while.
Well, let's put it to the test against ours.
Oh yeah, there was barrels of that stuff here, wasn't there?
Barrels of that stuff, and you guys actually also got a lockbox out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Once it's time to make camp, I will pull out the lockbox and start tinkering with it again. I'm not sure how long has to pass before I can make another check, but you let me know.
Yeah. Now that you've got some time to sit and pick with it, you'll be able to, as long as you don't roll a 1, you'll be able to open it.
You had to say it, didn't you?
Well, yes.
'Cause here it comes.
This is it.
So it's a thievery check. Unless you want to smash it open.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Agreed.
Yeah, it seems like there's no
Oh.
real like limit on how many times you can try. You're just if you get a critical failure, it'll break your toolkit.
Yeah.
Oh. That's cool. I like that much.
So you sit down and you kind of prop this open. The Cheerful Delver Stout, it is actually a really tasty stout. It's got like some fruit undertones, probably from whatever was in that storehouse before the insects got into it. Really quite tasty. Inside the lockbox, there's 115 silver pieces and the recipe for Cheerful Delver.
Oh.
See, that fixes my next question, because I was literally about to say,
116.
let's save some of this, take it back so our people back home can, figure it out. But now, if we just have the recipe, then, okay, we can just have all of this.
We got easy mode now, if we want that.
Yeah, well, we just built a bunch of new breweries, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
And these people aren't going to be making it anymore.
Nope.
Well, unless we
Unfortunately.
get lucky and find them.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so you guys bed down in the Church of Aristil. It is calm and serene, peaceful. You can hear like some low drumming off in the distance. Seems like the Spriggans are doing whatever their funerary rites are. Everybody can heal up. You've got more than enough like out of combat healing to bring everybody back up to full.
Before we rest for the night, are we planning to investigate the troll in the water at all, or are we just gonna head west?
Yeah, I was going to ask the same question in case we want water breathing prepped.
Yeah, so that we can prep water breathing, I can ready antitoxins.
There's a couple of buildings we still haven't investigated, though, isn't there?
There are a few that you haven't. You haven't checked the cloak for folks. You haven't checked the water horse.
Right.
You haven't. You basically haven't checked any. The Weaver's house you haven't checked.
If we don't find the people in the next couple of days, they're definitely going to be dead.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So we should
Not to,
head
say,
out.
not to say they're not dead already,
Mhm.
but they're
No, I agree. Yeah.
the chances of them being more dead increase dramatically.
For
The
sure.
longer they're missing, absolutely, yeah.
So first thing in the morning we head west?
Well, is that
Or was it east?
More
is that
buildings,
a good indication to head west or east? Sorry, yeah, centaurs were east, I think.
Yep, Father Hull. You know that from Varnhold because you dealt with the centaurs before when they helped you out with your grain problem. They are probably about 2, maybe 3 days, like 2 days east and then kind of southeast.
Are we
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Are we proposing leaving this village before we investigate it fully?
You figure you could probably check out the remaining buildings in like the morning.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, the question is, do we want to go into the water?
We also have my friend the kitty cat.
You do.
Don't know if Traxton can
talk to the cat.
talk to the kitty cat at any point.
Don't know if I can either. Let me see. I'm sure within one of these first, second, and third rank of primal spell, there should be a speak with animals somewhere, maybe.
Yeah, speak with animals is level 2.
Excellent. Could I have switched that out in the night, or does that take a downtime to do?
Yeah, no. In the morning, you decide what spells you're carrying.
Okay, gotcha.
As a druid, you have access to like all of the common druid spells. It's just in the morning, you're just like, I'm gonna pick speak with animals instead of instant armor.
Do
Exactly,
we survive the night unmolested in the Church of Aristo?
You do. It is
Oh.
peaceful,
Sweet.
very peaceful. Probably the best night's sleep you guys have had, aside from like when you're home, comfy in your own bed. There's a certain like stillness and calmness that kind of like fills your dreams. But yes, everybody can hit the rest button. Everybody can bring themselves back up to full hit points.
Sweet.
Just
And
put
yeah,
in
what's the final verdict on the Trool? Yay or nay?
I don't think it could hurt. Like, if we do look at these other buildings and find out that everybody was pulled into the water by the chulls, then like we're probably going to want to do something about them. But as of right now, I don't think we want to do anything about them.
I mean, it could definitely hurt.
They didn't care about us walking back and forth over the river, so I feel like they're a later addition, honestly. They don't seem to be interested in taking us.
Think Professor decided that they weren't amphibious.
They are primarily aquatic, but they can go on land. But they didn't seem to bother you guys at all when you like waded across. They seemed happy in their little pool.
Well, the Spriggans seemed pretty insistent that they didn't need everybody. So something probably might have.
Oh, is that what they said?
Well, they said everybody was abandoned, or they said the village was abandoned when they got here.
Right. That's their story.
That's their story.
We don't know if they're telling the truth.
No.
We probably should investigate as best we can.
Agreed.
So yes, Chol.
I think so, but that's just my vote.
Yeah.
I say definitely take water breathing. I don't know if we want to agree right now that we're going to murder some chulls.
I'll prep it anyway, just in case.
Yeah.
Well, we should probably investigate some Chul. There's definitely multiple Chul, and there's definitely a cave down there.
Yep. It's true. Who knows what we're going to find in a building? We might get to a building by the river and like find a diary of an old woman who feeds chulls and her bloody friend or something.
Yeah, sounds like some
Right.
Lake Placid nonsense.
Yeah, exactly. She puts her toes in the water and they come up and trim her toenails for her. At this point, I feel like it's just a whole bunch of fucked and we got to try and get to the bottom of it.
It's
Yeah,
definitely that.
So we should investigate everything we can around here before heading east, is what I'm thinking.
Same, yeah.
I'll make sure my new kitty cat friend has some more snackies.
Let me look at this spell, see what it does specifically.
Can I read up on Chol over the night?
Sure.
Cool. I would like to cast Pocket Library while I do so, but I'm just going to recall knowledge on them.
So speak with animals. You can ask questions of and receive answers from, and use the diplomacy skill with animals. It doesn't make them any more friendly, nor does it make it more intelligent.
Right. And it has to be me, does it? I can't use that on somebody else?
Yeah, it doesn't have a range.
Boo. Okay. Yeah, I might as well try. I'm not good at talking to people. Maybe animals is different. And it lasts for an hour, so in the morning after we center or whatever, before we head out, I'll cast the spell and just introduce myself to the cat.
Right. Perfect. So yeah, Professor Chull. Chull are armored amphibious aberrations who are capable of speech.
Oh, interesting.
And they are amphibious.
They are amphibious.
Oops.
Professor's previous knowledge was perhaps incorrect.
Maybe doobies.
Whoopsie. Look, I heard one person talking about their research on Chol when I was passing them in the hallway. It happens.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the amphibian lab.
Yeah. And generally speaking, their usual modus operandi is they will paralyze you with their paralytic venom and then hold you still until you drown and then eat you.
Oh.
Are they still abominations in this one, or?
They are aberrations.
Yeah.
Right.
They are surprisingly quick, the professor notes. I.e., attacks of opportunity are a thing.
Oh, interesting. What language do they speak?
They speak both Common and Aklo.
Interesting.
Some rare variants speak Sakvaroth.
Sure.
Whoop.
I definitely know what that is.
That is the
that
language.
final?
It's the language of the Darklands.
Oh.
Oh, gotcha.
I thought that was Final Fantasy language.
No, not Sephiroth.
And
No.
The Darklands. The Darklands are the Pathfinder Underdark.
They are.
Right.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Underneath.
I will recall knowledge again and keep studying.
Okay. The cat.
I should have another +2 on that.
Okay.
I'll reroll.
Okay. Oof, 35.
Oh.
What else would you like to know about Shell?
Did I have any weaknesses?
Not particularly.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah,
they are, however, like many toxic creatures or venomous creatures, immune to poison.
That makes sense. Okay. I think that about sums up all the
Oh.
questions I had about them.
And
Oh.
they can sense movement.
Period, or just movement in the water?
They have tremor sense.
I will make sure Snow Maple's aware of that.
Snow Maple specifically
know.
has a feat to counter such things.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, sweet.
Snow Maple doesn't make vibrations or smell or anything when she sneaks.
Oh my god.
Very
Yep.
cool.
You become a null event altogether.
Nobody here but us shadows.
No sensory output at all.
Right. And so Traxton is casting Speak with Animals?
Yeah. Most definitely. I would like to make sure Snow Maple is around.
Yeah.
For this, not that I imagine the cat goes very far from her anyway, but
And Grouch is like, boy, that was close. I thought for sure everybody was going to die. And then I had the moral quandary of like, do I eat them or not? Probably not. Oh,
I feel
Hey.
like he has a British accent for some reason.
he sounds like Paddington.
Yeah.
He
Well
notices
said, good job.
he notices you looking at him, and he's like, "Oh, I would not eat you."
Sir Gratch.
Master, no, never would I dare to deign to feast on your flesh. Everyone else, fair game. You, no. Yeah. Good thing Goose isn't around.
The cat's
Hear
like,
what he has to say.
the cat's like, suck up. Just admit that you'll eat them; it'll be fine.
Can you tell me what happened here? What happened to everybody? What happened to the people?
Oh, my feeders.
Right. The caretakers.
The feeders.
Before you found this lovely one, and I'll motion towards Snow Maple. I imagine I'm just going like meow 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 meow, right?
Meow, purr, purr, meow, meow.
Yeah.
Just like every cat owner does.
Yeah.
My feeders left. It was red sun time, and they heard a bird song, a new bird song. And then they left, and then they didn't come back, and then I was hungry, but then new feeder found me and gave me food. I would like more fish now.
Did all the other feeders leave at the same time?
All the feeders left. It was very rude.
In the bird, and as I'm speaking, I feel like I'm going to find some fish flakes or something in my scavenged food, like my supplies.
Dried fish is a staple.
And I will provide it as we're speaking. So all this happened when the sky went red and there was a strange song.
Yes.
Interesting. Just mechanically, am I able? I'm not. I can't just only speak with animals when this is happening. Can I? Can I talk to everybody else?
No, you can flick back and forth.
Okay. So I'll start relating that as pausing between, because I imagine there's great periods of time where the cat just is eating and not talking to me specifically. So
Eating now.
Ask it what its name is, and ask it if they went into the people, if the feeders went into the water, or if they maybe went east.
point. Yeah, I'll ask that once it has a little bit of fish in its belly.
The feeders call me Dragon.
Ah, strong name. And I'll just turn to Snow Maple and go, their name is Dragon.
Yeah, Dragon the cat. It makes sense.
I didn't see which way they went. I was busy eating fish. But I don't think they went in the water. The water is bad.
They walked off and didn't return. Has the water always been bad here?
The water's dangerous. And makes you wet.
Agreed. It can be.
But it's where the fish are.
Did the feeders always respect the water?
I don't
Stay
know.
out of it? Stay out of it, I mean?
Sometimes they would swim in it.
Okay. Interesting. Well, Dragon, you've been very helpful. Thank you.
Thank you. More fish now.
This person, and I will motion towards Snow Maple. Their name is Snow Maple. They're a very attentive feeder.
Yeah, it's true. I probably at some point Snow Maple takes the fish from Traxon and takes over the breaking up and the parceling out of the fish pieces.
Sure.
Tell her to give me the whole fish.
I will. I'll just sort of walk away and I'll put a hand on Snow Maple's shoulder and I'll be like, "Don't skimp."
Okay.
So yeah, I'll relate that information about the red sun, the red sky, and the strange bird sound.
Yep. And you can make a nature roll.
Okay. This is like a pondering situation. Like I've got a couple of seconds.
Yep.
Okay. I'll hold on to the mistletoe. Oh, whatever.
17 is good. 17 is
Okay.
enough. 17 is almost a critical.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, thinking about it, it's pretty obvious. I mean, red sun probably, given the like the dishes and stuff that you guys saw around the various places, was probably sunset.
Yeah.
As opposed to sunrise.
Yeah. I was thinking one of those two.
Yeah. But yeah, putting it together with the dishes and stuff that you saw, sunset and new birdsong, probably not so much a birdsong, but perhaps music.
Right. Some sort of tune that
Yeah.
a cat would only think of as being birds. That's the only thing that makes sounds like that.
Exactly.
So the townsfolk all got enchanted.
They all got like Pied Pipered.
Right.
One evening, yeah.
But they didn't necessarily get lured into the water?
No. Now here's a thought. Everybody in town leaving at once is going to be one big bloody track, and probably would last for a while. We could probably try to track them.
Yeah, it's been way too long to track.
Okay. I was just thinking like a, concert full of people leaving a place.
Yeah, with all the rain and everything, it's
true. Who knows how far they got until something probably picked them up or did something anyway. All right.
Then
So,
we'll run the rest of the circuit of the village?
I think so, yeah.
all right.
I'd also bring up the fact that I don't think the Chulls have been here for an extended period because Cat were informed that people would swim in the river.
Right. One thing I'm gonna do different as we're exploring today is whenever we find a source of like flasks or urns of lamp oil, Snow Maple is gonna put them in her bag for no reason.
The new bag of holding.
Yeah.
Mm.
There might be some arson in the future.
So you make your way. One of the buildings that you come to, the one that I've moved your tokens to, is a 2-story inn.
Mm-hmm.
There's a sign above the door depicting a rider holding onto the back of a madly galloping horse with a green mane and a fish's tail, like a horse mermaid. The inn is called the Water Horse.
Okay.
Is this inn run
Cautiously enter and
Go
check it out?
Yeah, it's easy enough to check out. There is the common room on the ground floor, and then the guest rooms are upstairs. In the common room, kind of taking a look around, and you see basically a dead spring in arms, chest, and face battered and shattered.
A Spriggan?
One of the Spriggans.
And sorry, it's stapled to the wall, or is it a
No, basically like kind of the ragdoll physics from like a Fallout game.
okay?
But like the body and the face looks like it has suffered like severe blunt force trauma.
Does it look
Severe.
like it was projected?
You can make an Arcana check.
Severely crumpled. Projected. What do you mean projected from somewhere physically, like through space?
Yeah, did something blow up and throw this thing across the room, or
Oh, sure, yeah.
yeah?
Okay.
Ooh, 31. So yeah, as you look, there are like a bunch of papers scattered around. There's like these like scattered books on the table, and the faint expended remnants of a glyph of warding.
Ooh,
Your best guess, Snow Maple, was that whoever these research books belonged to had protected them with a heightened sound burst spell.
right. So not so much dynamite as magical wards and things.
Yep. But since the ward has been triggered, there are books with titles such as Iberian Prehistory, Centaurs of the Central Kazarman, Untold Coast of the Taldan Armies of Exploration, and Secrets of the Rashalka Mounds.
Well, I will cautiously make sure that it is safe to do so, and then I will collect these books for the professor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll give each of them like a quick glance. Just to get like a general idea of the contents.
One of them probably exploded with a glyph of warning, so watch out.
Understood.
Handle it with care.
So yeah, and you look through, and they're basically like ethnographies of the indigenous people of the area. He seemed to be working on a speculation that the local group of centaurs, the Nomen, is an offshoot of the greater Rashalka population, which is the primary centaur nationality, who broke away and relocated in the distant past. But inside the books, there are charcoal sketches of a heavy jade bracelet bearing very peculiar markings that are attributed to pre-migration centaurs. Basically, like boring professorial stuff. But you're pretty sure that returning these to some sort of academic or center of learning would net you some coin.
Fancy jade bracelet, you say?
We found one of those.
Fancy jade bracelet. Well, you found what you thought was a bracelet, but later determined to be a ring.
Yeah, a giant's ring. You're right.
But looking at it, it does look very much like the charcoal sketches in the book.
Interesting.
It was on a centaur holy place, apparently, that we were.
Well, it was a tomb that you found protected by extremely powerful demons and left.
Yeah. Well, we assumed it was a centaur thing. Yeah.
We took that bracelet though.
You did.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure where it is now.
I think it's just in the bag of holding. Or the spacious satchel.
Stash.
Yeah, I'll wave my staff over each of the books and absorb them into the coiled pages for now.
Okay.
There were 4 books total?
Yeah, 4, 5, 6. Some of them are scattered.
Ah,
Some of them are just
Jade
papers.
bracelet. There it is.
Alright, I'll write 6 down.
How many books can your staff hold, by the way? I'm curious.
50, I think.
Oh, damn, son.
Yeah, so It's called a librarian staff. I do just have a library on my person.
Sure, absolutely.
And it's like shaped like a giant like misshapen key. And like whenever I cast Pocket Library, I'm like opening a vault in the ground. It's pretty cool. Anyway.
Okay.
Once I do that, Chris, I'll go back for the Spriggan's body, drag that out, and then I'll check the rest of the place out.
All right. So there is some coin in the till.
Yeah, that doesn't need to stay there.
1 gold, 37 silver, and 52 copper. Snowbeeple's acting like a Fallout player, and everybody else is like, "What you doing?"
How many copper?
52.
I feel like Snow Maple's the type to get the aquarium net out for the wishing fountain. You know what I mean?
Other than that, upstairs are the guest rooms. Searching reveals that only one of them was inhabited at the time.
Okay.
There are some personal effects still here, including a travel trunk. This investigation, I mean, it's easy enough to find this. The person who lived here was named Ervil Pendrod. Ervil Pendrod.
Ervil Pendrod. Gotcha.
Yep. The travel trunk is not locked.
Yeah, have a look.
So inside it is basically it's like a travel library of further reference works.
Ooh,
Okay.
I'll take them all.
good day.
And one of them has a passage kind of marked out and reproduced with his own handwriting in the margin. So the it says, and so it was, high upon the towers and well above the Vale stairs, where rises from the high water a stony isle of dire report, known as Vorticai's Island to those that do live thereabout. Some legend of its name doth come down through the locals, for they speak of a guardian that doth destroy all who would set foot upon its accursed shores. They did name no fewer than 12 count of their hero knights who had left their bones upon its rocky shores over the years, after having tested their mettle against his dread warden, till none would any longer go there for fear of its hidden terror. The name of this terror was given unto the island.
I feel like we
And
know
those
that
that run away live to fight another day. Yep, bring the trunk of books down to the father. Or not the father, but the professor. And
I am also a father.
Someone
I
with a
mean,
title.
okay. Yeah,
Someone
sure.
with a title, whoever it is.
And folks can give me either Arcana, Occultism, Society, or if you happen to have it, Iobera lore.
Sorry,
Oh,
can you
yeah.
run that list by me again?
Arcana, Occultism, Society, or Iobera lore.
I'll use esoteric lore at -2.
I will try to remember. I think that covers all of them, right, Chris?
It does.
And then I go on a search for lamp oil.
There does not seem to be... I mean, there's like a little bit in the bottom of some of the lamps, but like no stores or anything.
This is an incredibly ill-prepared inn.
I mean, they have some candles. Professor, you do... the name Vorticai, it is difficult to recognize. Professor and Father Hall, actually. The name Vorticai, I know that name. Vorticai is the name of an ancient Ioberian necromancer, basically dating to the time of what's referred to as the Earthfall. Earthfall is when like a big giant comet hit Galarian about 10,000 years ago.
It sure is.
And that's when all the elves decided to fuck off.
Yep.
That's when... I think after that is when Absalom was founded, and Absalom's one of the biggest cities in Galarian.
Yep.
So this is prehistory necromancer.
I mean,
He lives
Most
on an
people are
island in our
southern.
freaking kingdom.
He sure
Well,
does.
we met that island, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Lives
we
is
definitely just
probably
walked in his front door.
Yeah.
lives is probably a bit of a stretch.
Well, exists. Yes. He hasn't
Well,
moved
he's
for a very long time.
gonna have to go.
Fucking right, he is. That and the other crazy island. We got to clear out all islands.
All right, well, let's one thing at a time here.
But yeah, as as you come to terms with the fact, like, wait, shit, island, Vorticai, evil, ancient necromancer. I think we've been there,
Yep, it all fits.
but I think we'll call it there.
How many candles do I get, Chris?
Fair.
Like a dozen.
Cool.
5 million.
All right. So yeah, we'll call it there.
Candles are too valuable not to take.
They certainly are in Dragonborn and Dragonbane.
For sure.
But everybody gets 160 XP.
All right.
I just, since the
544?
encounter that started as like moderate rolled over into extreme.
Yeah, 544 looks right.
Our first ass kicking.
That was moderate since the beginning. What changed? What? How did, like, just because the luck moved?
Triggered them all at once.
Yeah,
Or
because
got them all.
you guys just kept rolling before the first one was completely resolved.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So like when Flower and the father went up and down into the top, that's like an entire subsection of encounters.
So, the encounter before that one, we also started injured.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. It was bad. It was bad all the way around. But I was just
Oh,
I was
yeah.
just
Yeah.
I was just interested to know that that was like mechanically written was moderate, not extreme to begin with.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just as you guys started going through and people started getting alerted to your presence and started cascading on you. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Gotcha.
Like, I think a similar thing happened with the trolls, but there weren't as many trolls.
No. Yeah, it was just pure action economy had us, right? Because it was way too
Yeah.
many actions.
Yeah, there
And
was
we were close. Like we were really close. If damage spiked a little bit and the numbers dropped just a bit, we might have pulled it off.
Yeah,
think
it
if
was
I
tightrope for
had-
a while. Yeah.
I think if I was able to rage again,
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was definitely
I
something.
think that
too.
would have done it.
maybe.
because your damage was way less than what you normally do.
Yeah, I was rolling shit for damage.
Yeah. So, all right.
all good.
So we'll pick this up in a couple of weeks now that you guys have a couple of leads anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sounds good.
Groovy.
Perfect.
Sounds
Thanks,
good.
Chris, as always.
Yeah. Have a good night, folks.
Yeah, have a good night, guys.
Night night.
Night, guys.
Good night.
Night.